We're moving on to Think Aorta Thursday. Look at this. This is the graphic that you'll get if you share your patient success story. Let's talk about what that means. So, Think Aorta is looking for patients who have shared their medical history with their family, amongst themselves, and their physicians. And we want to know if you've had your families tested, whether it's diagnostically or genetically. Hey, look, if you haven't done anything, I'm kind of curious to know why. So share that story too. But there's a link here. You're going to fill out the form. Someone will be in touch with you to garner that story and to get a picture of your family so we can share this graphic and that you can share the graphic across your social media channels. The idea behind this is Think Aorta, Think Family. This is a hashtag. It's an initiative created by Think Aorta US that's now being implemented globally. And the idea is we want patients who have aortic disease to sit down with their immediate family members. So it's their children, their siblings, their parents, and to let's talk about this. Let's kind of do a run through. Did anybody have an aneurysm, even if it was brain in our family? Anybody that you know, grandparent, whatever? Does anybody else have any other aneurysms anywhere? How about heart disease, history of stroke, things of that nature? Did somebody die suddenly and we didn't do an autopsy and we just chalked it up to a massive heart attack because it might not have been? So let's talk about these things and let's share them with the physicians. And now what? So the now what can be that you decided to have genetic testing to see what if and what the cause might be in yourself. And just because you don't hear anything now doesn't mean in 6 years you won't, because the number of aortopathy uh, genes that are added to the panel go up every 6 or 7 years. Also, if you're not going to have your family members genetically tested, did you at least send them for a CAT scan? And if not a CAT scan, did you at least send them for an echo? And if something was enlarged in the echo, have you sent them for an MRI to do the entire aorta? Remember, it's one organ now. If you have something on the top end, doesn't mean you won't have something on the bottom end, and vice versa. These are success stories because you're doing everything you can to determine who is at possible risk and set up a monitoring system, follow up until the point of any kind of diagnosis, and then you move through to treatment. So we want to hear from you. We want the entire community, Aorta Cope's community, Think Aorta's community, everybody to know what you're doing because this is important stuff. Aortic dissections are rare, but aortic disease is much more common than you think. So when you're in doubt, you want to go check it out. And that was our Thursday.